Hey guys, it's Dr. Manny. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through food sensitivity testing. I'm going to show you some charts. I'm going to show you some graphs, how to interpret these findings, and I'm going to walk you through, who needs to be tested. Before we get into it, guys, make sure you click subscribe. Right? Make sure you ring the bell so that you're notified each time I make a new video. Okay, so quick question of the day: how many of you guys have been food tested? Have you been tested for food sensitivities, food intolerances? If yes, put a yes in the comment section below. If no, put a no below. I'm always curious. Okay, so why test? Inflammation. We know that food sensitivities, food intolerances spike inflammation in the body, and I know that almost every health challenge that I come across, there is an underlying inflammatory root cause. Chronic pain, chronic aches and pains, joint pain, back pain, neck pain, headaches, any sort of itis, if you've been diagnosed with bursitis or tendonitis in your elbow or arthritis in your hands or plantar fasciitis in your feet or gastritis in your stomach, that is inflammation, and we know that sensitivities spike that inflammation. Number two reason why we test it gives the gut a break. There's so many people with constipation, diarrhea, gas, bloating, digestive dysfunction, and we know that sensitivities play a role in that. Okay, number three is that it reduces the burden on your immune system. Guys, we have an autoimmune epidemic. There's 50 million Americans with some form or variety of an autoimmune condition. That's 1 in every 6 people. 1 in every 6 people has an autoimmune condition. There's roughly 140 varieties or different labels of an autoimmune condition as well. So it's epidemic, and I believe eating the wrong foods over and over and over again that your immune system does not like, eventually your immune system turns on itself. So let me show you a quick example. This is a report, right? And so I'm looking at these charts and these graphs, and if food is in the 1 to 2 section, right in through here, let me give you a better example. So if we're looking over at the fruits over here, apples were into the 1s, bananas were in the 1, all right, cranberries and lemons were in this section right here, which is the 1s. That would be an acceptable food maybe once a week, twice a week at the most. Once a week, if you can get rid of it, get rid of it. All right, because your body is creating antibodies to these foods. Your body is looking at these foods like they're foreign invaders. Okay, that's why we test. These are foreign invaders. And so if you want to give the immune system a break, give your gut a break and reduce inflammation in the body, we need to ideally, in a perfect world, get rid of these culprits that your immune system is reacting to. So dairy, this patient has to go dairy free. If we see spikes into the 3s and the 4s, that's 6 months. We're getting rid of that. We are dairy free for at least 6 months. Now, my wife reacted to chicken. The common question patients have is, if I react to chicken, do I have to get rid of that food forever? The answer is no. This is a snapshot in time. It's like an x-ray. Your body's always changing, healing, adapting, and regenerating. So this is not a life sentence. If we see, eggs, for example, eggs into the 4, yes, if we want to reduce the burden on the immune system today, let's get rid of it. But just understand, it's not a life sentence. Okay, so right now, this patient's dairy free. Okay, meats, she was fine with the meats. Okay, beef was fine, chicken, all that stuff is fine. But we have some fruit issues, right? With a little bit of reactions to apples and bananas and some of these other fruits. As we go down, we see, sugar. So we're gonna go sugar free, which you should be. If you're following any of my stuff, you need to be minimizing the sugar and going, the alternative route with monk fruit and stevia and that kind of stuff. But sugar is a no-no. Oregano, a little mild reaction right there. Fish was all fine. Page 2, we have fruits, vegetables, and grains. So scrolling down, this person should probably back off and go gluten-free. So we have reactions to grains and gluten and sunflower seeds here. We have pecans, we have lentils, we have green peas, chickpeas, almonds, right on the borderline there. Fruit over on the vegetable side, we have beets, carrots. Again, these are into the 1 section. So if you have to have that food once a week, okay, probably not the end of the world. But if we're squeaking up here and we're borderline, 1s and 2s, and we're getting into the 2s, I would say, if at all possible, just remove and find an alternative. Tomatoes, we're gonna back off. Sweet potatoes, and sometimes you have to extrapolate. If somebody reacts to, for example, rice, well, that means you're gonna have to get rid of brown rice and wild rice and that whole family, right? You sometimes have to extrapolate. If somebody reacts to pumpkins, that's gonna mean sweet potatoes and yams and that whole family. Peppers, green peppers, that's gonna need red peppers, yellow peppers, that whole family. Okay, so lots of vegetables over here too. We got green peppers, we have lettuce. So that's the thing. Most people would consider lettuce healthy, but if we have a sensitivity to it, if we have an intolerance to it, if your immune system is reacting to it, then we get rid of it. Okay, and we tie this testing into all of our protocols to fix so many different conditions. Weight loss resistance, okay, because we know that's next to impossible to lose weight when you're inflamed. Okay, ADHD kids, right? We test our kids because there is a gut-brain connection. If the gut's not working right, the brain's not going to work right. Okay, so we food test our kids and we take out the sensitivities and intolerances that their body does not like. Thyroid dysfunction. Right now, 90% of thyroid is autoimmune. It's called Hashimoto's. Does it not make sense if we have an autoimmune condition to pull out the foods that your immune system does not like? Okay, to me it's just common sense. So, all right guys, I'll wrap this video up, but if you have any questions, which I'm sure you do, throw them in the comments section. We always check our comments and we'll respond to them as soon as we can. If you want to be tested, what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description beneath this video. You can click on it, you can go over to a website where you can learn more. You can watch another video training and kind of learn about the science and the research behind the testing and how we do it. The testing, you guys, can be done from anywhere. You do not have to be near our clinics to get tested. We send these test kits out almost every day. Patients test themselves from the comfort of their own home. No doctor visit needed, no blood draw, right? It's a quick finger prick. It's something that you can do from your kitchen if you wanted to, and we show you how to do that. So very simple, very, very valuable test. It's my starting point with patients, right? We have to address inflammation. We have to give the gut a break. Most disease and dysfunction starts in the gut, and we have to start there, and then we build upon that as we need to. So, all right, guys, I'll let you go. As always, questions in the comment section. Make sure you smash that like button if you found value. And if you want to get tested, again, I'll put the link in the description below. So, all right, guys, have a great day, and I will see you next time.